Oh, I was going to say why. It's because it's literally floating. Not just floating, but floating and shooting things. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can destroy the...
It looks like it's on a pattern. Meaning if that's the case, I'm just kind of hang out by some rocks. It should just drop down.
The flying banana.
That was my other point. Shit is banana. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
I feel like that was my point name. That's the type of thing you can just say that to reply to anything. It's like a your mom joke. Oh yeah, you have to make like a hole. You have to make a hole in the ground and. So that it will gather, like, all the crap. Because the idea is once you convert them into a hole, giggity, it's easier to pass.
Damn it!
That's one.
Have to buy another part thing.
We could try to move the camera a bit, so... Dang it. You kind of shoot sort of based on the position of pulling to the camera, so...
Oh, bomb. That was a bomb material! Hot. There we go.
The funny thing is, because of that hole, you could actually just climb up it. I just noticed that.
Another bomb rock.
Okay. Actually, oh, damn it, I didn't fully absorb it. There we go. There we go, that will get them. Oh, that almost ended badly. Though, that is created too very easy. You could just go with the... Just go around, here, because... Yeah, and that will funnel everything into that, so...
There were 3 in here and you missed one.
Meaning the middle one is probably like a secret path. Somewhere. Oh, hey, look! Crap.
Oh, there.
Oh my. You would need to use Bananza form. Or I fire one of the bombs. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually really simple. It's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You start setting up points.
Now get me the fuck out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm
No.
out.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Should we teleport?
I'm gonna go get another auto life. For I am a cheeky fuck.
Ow.
One bitch potion, please.
Hey, at least I don't go up in price.
Okay.
I want to know why the fuck you can copy their material, and why is it so ass?
Only
I read that as something completely different.
we vote.
Oh, it forced me to have dirt.
I keep also reading this card.
Well, we are going after bananas.
What is this commentary going into?
Yes. Ugh. The answer is yes. No. The answer is also I am very tired right now.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been recording?
We just passed 3 hours.
Hmm. We can maybe go like half an hour more, or if we do something else important. There's shit up there. Where's shit on the map? Any manners? No, it looks like we might have to actually go to a plot.
Hold on.
Oh. Ooh. So is your mom. Oh. Ow.
That is basically where we were.
Hey look, Nanner. Bananas all the way down.
Okay. I don't even know I can do that.
Oh. Oh. honestly, that kind of looks cooler than it is actually effective. Unless you need to really get like a running start for that to be effective.
Okay, let's climb up. Yep.
Oh, hey, look, Nanner.
Yeah. Oh, that Tom, the singing just now is yeah, never heard anyone sing so beautiful before. You rock.
No, no, no. You can't just volunteer me for that, DK. No way. I don't dislike singing, but
I haven't decided my rates to court them for money. What? Nothing.
Oh, too bad. Your voice is wonderful. Sure, sir.
Ah, funny.
Grab a shot. You can use Y to speed up. There must be something over here. Checkpoint, nice.
Ow. Oh.
The plot. There's plot! There's another.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the turf surf is kind of cooler looking than it is actually effective.
3 bananas, and plot. Maybe stop.
Thorny Hill speed stuff. No, speed stuff. Surf.
Speed surf.
Speed break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything here.
Guess there's a restart. But damn, I don't think that way.
Hold on, before we move on, I was going to say look to the side, or like, I thought I saw something like off one of the sides at the start. I was like, no. The things that constantly respawn give you mud, so because they give you mud, that it tells me that's what they want you to.
Hold on, so it can help. Actually, I think I'm supposed to avoid the spikes. I think that was my problem. I think I'm supposed to ride through the bramble, not the spikes. I gotta...
Hey, look, help.
Get some help back. Okay, right, well. Where was that challenge? Okay, right here.
Yeah, I can't. On the checkpoint, because of the checkpoint, I'm pretty sure that means we will be able. Yeah, now that you hit that means we could warp back here.
Also need a key again, and I think I can get some help down there. Alright, that's where I need to be. We can teleport, but yeah. Oh, there's a challenge over here too, so I can do the challenges around this thing and maybe stop. Just wanted some help.
Of course, when we won't help, of course, it's never when we actually get it.
We got some.
That's one of those things you do kind of wish the game had something more consistent on. Like a certain type of material more.
If it's got a red spout, it always generates help. Okay. Money out the asshole.
I wish the balloons gave you help. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay, back to full. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, did any of you also get a bit confused in that one surfing challenge with all the bramble in it? In the next part, I do work out what you're supposed to do, but early on in this game, I kept forgetting that the terrain enemies are made of is still terrain that you can do stuff with, because you can rip chunks off of enemies. And those bug guys in the challenge, once they basically do become the one large mud ball, you are supposed to use them and surf on them, because that's a good terrain type, and their mud balls give you a decent chunk of terrain to surf on. So I will admit this was my bad, because I kept forgetting, oh wait, enemies are made of terrain and stuff too. So if I break down an enemy and they become a ball of something, I can use that ball of something for surfing, or I can pick it up and throw it. So those guys that like roll around are normally made of some material that after you beat them can be used by you. And like I said, you can rip chunks off of enemies and stuff, but a lot of people tend to forget about that. A lot of people also don't think about beating an enemy, and then that enemy basically drops a giant ball of mud, and then you pick up that ball of mud and use it, because the whole point of the game, you can rip up and affect terrain. So to give you terrain that you can use, they have those enemies basically roll around, and then they drop a type of terrain that you can basically grab and work with. And the whole reason that this is kind of confusing, at least early on, I kept forgetting to wrap my head around the fact that I can grab terrain. And that means, logically, oh, they left terrain, so I could use their terrain to my advantage. Because I'm thinking about video games in a more rigid, conventional sense. And the thing that I do think is a little bit stupid is you need the enemy versus giving you some type of terrain that you could just rip up that is designed to survive a challenge like that. And I'm sure a lot of people walked in there and did what I did and didn't immediately think about grabbing the mud or whatever those enemies dug up. I think it was mud. Because that makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't. So I thought this topic and this question would be fun just to see how many of you also walked in there and maybe did the stupid thing I did, ripped a chunk out of the ground, remembered you could surf, tried surfing, had your tiny ground chunk break immediately, and then you got pissed off and kind of confused. Unless you actually remembered, oh wait, you can pick up anything. So of course, what they drop would be valid. And when you remember that, it's not like it's hidden or unclear, but at the same time, wrapping my head around that game early on was confusing, because you do have to remember, this was early. We've played a lot more, and I formed better habits of remembering to grab chunks out of the ground and stuff. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.